Hello, welcome to the HBI Podcast. This is Hugo.
And I'm Brett,
This is episode number 6,
and we are discussing Baywatch,
which fucking sucked.
the end.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm looking up right now how much it actually made in the box office. Baywatch. It got a 19% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, when we went to see it, you told me it had,
It had like 20.
I thought you said it had 40 at the moment.
No,
At that moment.
it had 20. But it had a 70% for like user rating. For the actual critics, it was at like 20 something. Which I probably would have rather watched
Oh,
Pirates.
Yeah. I was wondering what that tapping sound was, and it's your phone.
Yeah.
Thought it was the chair. Okay, that's fine.
Oh my god, it made $28 million so far.
What was the budget?
$69 million.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so
Huge flop so far.
And then Pirates blows past 500 million worldwide.
That's probably a way, way, way better movie.
Yeah. It was I don't even know where to begin, dude. I don't know.
That's a decision that I will... It'll be in the back of my mind for the rest of my life.
I don't even know where to begin with this movie. It was just
Awful.
the dumbest part. The only good thing I liked is what's his face? I'm gonna look him up right now.
The Rock?
No, not The Rock. From The Human Giant.
Oh, Rob Hugo?
Yeah, Rob Huel. He was the only character I actually liked. I liked the way he played his character.
Mm-hmm.
He tried playing like he was an old, police chief. Just the way he was like talking to them and everything. He's like, turn in your shorts when he fires the rock.
Is that what he said? Turn in your shorts?
Yeah, turn in your shorts. I swear to God, that's what he said.
I thought he just went. Yeah, that spoilers.
Oh yeah, it's good. Heavy spoilers.
But if you don't really need to, there's nothing really to spoil.
Yeah,
the movie's already spoiled.
Yeah, movies. The only funny part was what they showed in the trailer was the part where the black cop was just like, he's like, there's no such thing as in lifeguard pursuits.
Yeah.
He's like, police do pursuits. You're just a couple guys. I'm chasing a couple guys.
And then he's like, you people need to.
He's like, you people?
He's like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're just tan.
He's like, I got you, brother.
Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of funny moments.
No, I think they were really trying to be funny in the part where they're in the morgue.
Stop doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're trying to be funny when they're in the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I don't know. I just thought that was pretty gross. Especially the part where, like, the body fat's dripping on them.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, ugh. And then that was so dumb. It's like, she drops her phone.
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Let's just review it for what it is, and then we can go through specific points.
Oh, my God. Utter garbage. I mean, the only really good thing was, I guess, Alexander Dario.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through the good. Well, she, all the actors were good in it. I would say. I mean, they played their role.
Yeah, they played their role.
They played their role.
They played their role. I guess they were like trying to. I like the part where the girl who plays CJ,
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Rohrbach, Rohr.
I think it's Rohrbach.
Rohrbach. Where she's
not Roadblock.
Whatever.
Rohrbach.
The part where she's like running in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dude who's in love with her, he's like, oh, he sees her in slow motion. But then Alexander Dario sees her too in slow motion. And then they both are like, oh, you see her too in slow motion?
Yeah, that's actually in the trailer. So that's.
I thought that part was actually pretty funny. Like it was good because it's like it's a callback to like the old Baywatch.
Well, yeah, but that I don't know. See that all the best parts were in the trailer.
Yeah.
So you never saw anything. Everything in the movie besides the stuff in the trailer were funny, and then when you see it in the movie, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, there's that part.
Yeah.
You're not like, oh ha ha ha. you're not laughing as much as you did for the trailer.
The very beginning I thought was really dumb, where The Rock's saving that kid, and they had that rap song playing, but
Yeah.
it's like he's all in slow motion. He jumps in the water, and it takes like 40 seconds.
Yeah. I thought the title sequence was probably the funniest part, and that's at least the part that I like laughed at the most.
Yeah, because there you can at least tell they knew they were like, this is dumb.
Yeah. But they tried to be dumb in other places too, that they knew they were being dumb.
But they kind of failed at it.
Yeah.
Like the part where that guy gets his wiener stuck in the
in the bench.
I think that went too long. Because the whole beach is watching. They're like, oh, he's got his boner.
Yeah, I didn't find that all that funny either. I don't know if it was like the script that was bad or I just don't know. It was just fucking really bad, and I didn't laugh like at all.
I like Zac Efron's character because he's the only one that understood that what they're doing is retarded.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why are we doing this? He's like, let's leave this to the cops. Rock's like, no, we gotta do this.
Yeah, and then at the end, obviously, he's like a big part of the team.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is. I thought it was funny though that The Rock ends up working at fucking Sprint.
Okay, sorry. So the funniest parts were the title sequence and that part.
Yeah,
those were the two funniest parts.
He's just that's where he was a lifeguard, and the next thing you know, he's just a Sprint.
Yeah, he's selling cell phone packages. This one has good internet or whatever.
Yeah,
he didn't know what the fuck. Yeah, just to see him, because both of us are wrestling fans or used to be, and The Rock was one of our like biggest heroes and biggest idols. I don't know about idols.
He was the most
but
electrifying wrestler.
Yeah, most electrifying man in sports entertainment, and just to see him, from being this like, big confident guy into this like almost weakling, cell phone.
Yeah, just sounds like fucking to dads and their kids. He's like, yeah, this has all the internet you're gonna need. And then David Hasselhoff shows up. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was like, I think that was probably their best choice in the entire movie, was to put him in Sprint, and because if they would have put him at like a hot dog stand or something, it wouldn't have been as funny.
Probably not. Because it's kind of demoralizing from where he used to be.
Yeah.
And like you said, yeah. He's
and
like
it's not like a gag demoralizing.
Yeah.
It's like truly demoralizing, but in a funny way.
But again, when David Hasselhoff came back, did you catch what he said? Because they live in the San Francisco Bay.
Is that where it's at?
That's what I'm pretty sure that's what he said. They call it the Bay.
Yeah, but it's like coastal bay or something.
Yeah, but David Hasselhoff's like, your bay needs you. Get it? Because he was they're trying to do.
Yeah, BAE.
Yeah, they're trying to do both things, and I was just like, ugh, why?
I didn't really catch anything he said. I just, it would have been better if he was a surprise, even though he wouldn't have been a real surprise. But he's actually in the opening credits, so.
Yeah, they show his name, yeah. And also Pamela Anderson, which, oh my God. Yeah, like, she had no dialogue. She just shows up, walks in slow motion. Here's your check.
Yeah. And it's a big nostalgia move for the movie, and she gets paid for it, so good for her.
Yeah, good for, I guess. I just thought it was dumb that then at that point, she's walking in even more slow motion. And then the other girl's like, oh, this is going to take forever.
Yeah.
I thought that was dumb. That was dumb as fuck.
Like I said, like the script is just really bad. I think that's what killed it.
Probably, I don't know. There's no way to tell. I mean,
yeah, because like
I could live without another Baywatch.
Oh, yeah. If they would have made money, they would have made another one. But
that's true.
There's no way they're gonna make one now.
I don't know.
No, unless it makes money.
Unless The Rock says okay.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because nobody else is gonna pay for it.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe he can make a better movie.
And then there was 2 fucking major plot holes. 2 that I obviously like. That were just.
I mean, one
glaring.
was the one that I said is not really that big of a deal though, because he knew where they were, sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, but go ahead.
But yeah, the one that's like when they're in the morgue and they're hiding from the bad guys, and then they're like, she's recording them.
Yeah, on her phone.
While she's in the ice box, and her phone falls, still in the ice box.
Yeah, she's in like the second to bottom one.
Yeah,
not the bottom, tray thing.
Yeah, where they hold the dead bodies at in a morgue. Mm-hmm. On the slabs where they put the people in.
Yeah.
So they're inside the thing. She drops her phone while she's inside the thing, and the bad guys are outside the thing.
Yeah, and she gets out, and
her phone still's inside.
Yeah, and somehow the bad guys run away.
And they have they have the phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, nobody's paying attention to that, except for us.
Yeah, because they just automatically go to a chase scene, and then The Rock's just like, I'm gonna go try to get the phone.
Yeah.
And I'm
what?
like, huh? Yeah.
I thought the chase scene was good, but everything else, I mean, like in terms of action, that was okay, but a lot of the action was just really bad, like CGI and stuff.
Oh yeah, a lot of bad CGI. It's painfully, you could tell, like when the yacht's on fire.
Yeah.
That was completely. Oh my god, that was just terrible. And then also, I hated how they treated The Rock's character.
In what part?
I mean, like everybody, like he was some kind of fucking god.
Oh, okay.
They're like, "Oh, dude, what's up?" Like when he's chasing the bad guy, and he needs a boat.
Yeah.
And the dude's just like, take my fucking thing.
Well, he's a legend, man. He's been there for 20 years.
I guess, but still though.
Stop fidgeting, man.
And then also the part where just like, and then when the bad guy goes in that lady's house, and he just walks in, he's like, I gotta go fight the bad guy.
Oh yeah,
stay right here.
Well, she probably knew him.
And then she's like, oh sure thing, The Rock.
Yeah, we have my babies.
And then, oh my god, that beach must be like the most dangerous beach in America.
Yeah. Probably.
Cause like everybody's drowning. And then there's drugs everywhere.
Yeah, people falling off the fucking pier.
How did those kids even fall off the pier? There's no way.
It's that pier is like very similar to the Santa Monica pier. Remember when we went there?
Yeah.
I don't see how they would, because there's like a bottom pier. Like you have to walk down at the end of the pier. You walk down some steps, and then there's like another pier. Another deck.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they fell off the top part of the deck at the end.
And then the rails are also like 5 feet high. Not 5 feet, but like they're like chest level.
Yeah, it's about like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 feet. And the kids somehow fell over that. And those kids must have been 3 or 4 feet tall.
Yeah. They must have been like climbing on it to look at the ocean, and their mom just like grabbed their legs and went, "Whoop."
Yep, see ya. Yeah.
Just for the attention.
Yeah. Don't worry, The Rock will save you.
Yeah. But the other plot hole was when they're on the yacht at the end, towards the end.
Oh yeah, when the Rock's not there.
Yeah, because he's been fired.
Yeah, he's been fired, and then like.
But he always listens to his CB radio.
I guess what they did establish that he always listens to it. I guess.
I know. I'm just pointing that out there.
But he doesn't know exactly where they're at though. It's just. Plus they're not at the yacht. They capture Zac Efron. They take him off the yacht onto another boat, and they drive away.
Yeah, all he knew was that they were on the first yacht.
Yeah, that's all he knew. They were on the first yacht. They put him in a cage. They put Zac Efron in a cage, lock it up, and throw him in the ocean. Mm-hmm. Which at that point you're like, okay, he's gonna drown.
How did he unlock the lock? Because didn't you just say they had a lock on the cage?
Fuck, I think yeah.
So how did The Rock unlock it? Is he a master fucking lock picker?
That's true, yeah.
In his 20 years experience, he's learned how to pick locks from
underwater.
Yeah, from investigating investigating all these crimes that he's doing.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't catch that part till now. Cause yeah, they lock up the thing and they throw him in the water.
He's goddamn Houdini.
Yep. So that's Baywatch. Fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah. Shit.
I refuse to talk about Baywatch anymore.
Okay. Well, like I told you, I finally watched Fast 8.
Yeah, some other movies. Okay, so you watch Fast 8.
Yeah. And then
with The Rock.
With The Rock, yeah. And he was worse. He was worse in Fast 8 than he was in Baywatch.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Fast 8 yet. I haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious, like past 2 Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
that's the last one I saw.
Yeah, the last one I saw was the Tokyo Drift one.
Number 3.
And that came out in 2009 or 8 or something like that.
They're money makers.
I mean, they made money, but the last 2, oh my god,
they say they're the best in the series.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them all.
Oh, that's so yeah.
I thought the first one was pretty good. First and second one were decent.
Yeah, because the one that just came out was Fate of the 8, right?
Yeah, Fate of the 8.
And then
yeah, I thought it. Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was. And then it's like, what's it called? The acronym, or not acronym, but abbreviation is F8 for Fate.
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah, I saw it and I was looking at all the previous Fast and the Furious, and I saw that the Furious 8 already passed $1 billion worldwide. And I seriously thought it came out in like March or February.
No, a few months ago.
Yeah, that is a few months ago.
Or like a month ago.
Yeah, it came out in the middle of April.
From the timing of this recording.
Yeah. But anyway, the acting is really bad, but it actually has a good story. Like, the story is better than Baywatch's, but the acting is, subpar to Baywatch. Besides Charlize Theron.
So why did Vin Diesel's character go bad?
So,
because hold on, before you go any further, because I always thought it was dumb, like in the previews.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought, like Rodriguez's character, she's like, I thought we were family or something like that.
She says, "You're gonna turn your back on family."
Yeah,
because
and he's trying to be like all serious, like, I hate you guys. Yeah. So why does he portray them?
So he's living with Michelle Rodriguez in Cuba, and then Charlize Theron comes and sees him, and she shows him this picture, and she's like, "This is where you're gonna work for me." And it's later learned that his former girlfriend, who is The Rock's like partner, the blonde girl,
I'm just gonna say sure,
had I think she was in the previous, I think she was in 7 or 6, I can't remember. She actually had a kid that was his, and Charlize Theron kidnapped her and the kid. Nothing.
That's dumb as okay, whatever. That's.
Well, I mean, you hate children, so that's not a huge thing.
Movies are just so dumb. I don't know why Charlize Theron was in that movie. A woman of that caliber of her acting.
She I remember when we discussed it in the trailer. I told you she probably got paid so much money, like even above her normal rate. And she's like, "Really? You want me to be in this piece of shit?
Yeah.
You got to double my rate."
You want me to have dreadlocks? What?
I forgot about that. She does have dreadlocks.
Yeah, she's a white woman with dreadlocks. And like, don't they like control the cars or whatever through like their electronics?
Yeah, she is the master hacker, and she has a team of hackers. So they basically can hack into anything, which involving cars. Because nowadays cars, newer cars have
computers in them.
Yeah, so you can lock them from far away and start them or whatever. But this way, she could actually control them somehow. She could hack the steering wheel and drive them.
Oh my god, dangerous.
But the car scenes were actually really, really good. but the fighting scenes, oh my god, you could tell it was like, it seemed like it was like in slow motion, but they like sped it up.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
To make it look like they were doing it a lot faster than they really were.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it seemed like. I don't know if I'm actually like portraying it.
That's probably what it was.
the right way. I don't know, but I'm not like, you'd have to see it, and you would it was like worse than the CGI from Baywatch.
Oh my god,
if you can believe it.
Because I think the only actors with the most fighting experience there, that I would guess, would be probably Jason Statham and The Rock.
Yeah, those two have the biggest fight in the jail cell, because The Rock goes to jail. And he's in the same jail as
Yeah, and I heard like Jason Statham or whatever, his character, like he joins the team, but like he was like trying to kill them the movie before, and then in this one they're just like, all right, we're gonna be buddies now.
Yeah. So in Fast 6, his brother worked for Charlize Theron, but nobody knew about Charlize Theron until Fast 8.
Okay.
So he worked for her, essentially, but he was the main bad guy. So he got captured, obviously, because it's. And then so in the 7th one, that Jason Statham is his brother, and so he seeks revenge on him, and then he gets captured. So then Fast 8 comes along.
Okay, so his vengeance is kind of justified.
Yeah, against the. So first he's vengeful against the crew or whatever.
Because they killed his brother?
No, they didn't kill his brother. They locked him up.
Oh, they got locked up.
They arrested him.
Oh, okay.
So then he's wants revenge, and he gets locked up. And then him and The Rock end up in the same prison, and they're like talking shit the whole time. And then if like a malfunction goes off, so all the cell door opens.
A malfunction just happens to go off.
But it's due to this other like FBI type of group. They set it off so that those two could
escape.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so then they bring on Jason Statham's character because he wants to get revenge on Charlize Theron for.
Wait, hold up, time out. Hold up. The Rock. How did The Rock? I thought The Rock was the cops.
He was the cop, but they went to Germany to steal this like box thing, and this is when Vin Diesel turns on him, so that he steals the box. They steal the box. Mm-hmm. Vin Diesel has the box in his own car. He runs The Rock off the road because they're being chased by police.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else flees. The Rock gets captured and gets, sentenced for stealing the box and helping to steal the box.
Oh, okay.
And that's what Charlize Theron wants. That's like part 1 of her plan, is to get the box. So she has Vin Diesel turn on the crew.
Okay. How does Vin Diesel redeem himself to his family?
He ends up turning on Charlize Theron.
That makes sense. She saw that coming.
Yeah, exactly. But actually, I mean, they actually had a pretty dark scene in it, where, so the second part, he needs to steal this. He steals this briefcase. Oh, okay. So I got to tell you this part. So he's going to steal this briefcase from this Russian dignitary guy, and so they smash his car or whatever, and he goes to the limo, and then the dignitary has a security guard in the front seat, and Vin Diesel comes up and he has this big ass shield and this helmet, and he's standing on top of the limo.
Yeah. And
the security guy goes out of the front door, passenger side, starts shooting at him. Obviously, he gets blocked by the shields, and that's the only effort he goes to protect him. After that, he's just like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving."
That's it?
You don't see him again.
What?
Yeah. He shoots at him a few times. He's like, "Nope, I can't hit him. I'm leaving." He doesn't say that, obviously, but you never see him again. Exactly.
Oh, all right.
So that happens, and he gets the briefcase, and then obviously the crew comes in and they try to steal the briefcase back. And
ain't Kurt Russell also in it?
Yeah, he's like the head of the other like FBI team that hires them.
Okay.
So anyway, he's trying to escape, and then Michelle Rodriguez's character steals the briefcase again, and he's going to shoot it, and obviously he can't because he loves her. And then she goes around this corner, and the guy with the red beard, from
Seamus,
from like the travel commercials, he steals it back, and so the whole time they're on this the bad guys are Charlize Theron's crews are on this airport or airplane thing, and they have the girl and the baby trapped, and so Vin Diesel goes to check on them, and the lights are black, and the lights turn on, and Charlize Theron and the other guy are in, and she's holding the baby, and she's like, you can't fuck with me, you can't do this,
This is Charlize Theron.
Yeah, and she's holding the baby, and she's like, you need to learn to respect me and do what I say. And he's like, it's okay, I don't do anything. And the guy with the red beard fucking shoots his ex-girlfriend in the head.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So it actually had some serious drama. That was probably the best part, honestly.
It just sounds exhausting.
It was trust me, it was a hell of a lot better than Baywatch. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Oh, back to Baywatch real quick. Even though I said I'm not gonna talk about Baywatch anymore.
You liar.
The Rock fucking killed a person at the end. You know that?
Which person?
The main bad guy lady.
Oh yeah, and he gets off scot-free.
Yeah, and he acts like it's nothing.
The way he kills her is just fucking ridiculous too.
Yeah, with the fucking an oversized Roman candle. He just aims it at her, and then he says like a one-liner, and then the Roman candle just goes off. She blows up, and then her body parts are just falling everywhere. And then The Rock's like, "I just killed a person, but whatever. I saved the beach."
Yeah, no big deal. But I just, the quote unquote fat guy in that movie. The guy with the curly hair.
Yeah,
that guy was actually funny in it, but I didn't really laugh at hardly anything he did. But he played his role.
probably, yeah. Hannibal Buress was also in it, but he was underused.
Oh, I know. I fucking love Hannibal Buress.
They just had Hannibal Buress like in 2 scenes, and then so spoiler alert: Hannibal Buress dies.
Mm-hmm.
The main bad guy lady kills him because he's like doing illegal hacking for her.
Yeah,
and he
used to be part of Charlize Theron's hacking team.
Oh shit! They're tied together.
They're gonna have a fucking.
But when he died, because I know the fat guy was his friend.
Yeah.
I thought they were never. I thought he was like. I thought he knew. And I thought that like he just didn't give a shit that he was dead. I was like, oh, so they're not gonna acknowledge the fact that his friend's dead.
Yeah.
Until later that he sees the photos and he's like, oh my god, it's my friend.
Yeah.
And then even then he was just like, oh.
Yeah, and then because he actually had a couple of like funny scenes that weren't trying to be like that weren't overdone. Like at the very end, after it's implied that he sleeps with the blonde girl, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go cook breakfast," and she walks away, and you just see him like throwing his arms in the air, and he's you would think that whenever you see a scene like that, you just see the person like celebrating, and then it cuts to something else.
Yeah.
And this one, he's celebrating, and then she actually catches him, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
So that was actually funny.
She was hot as fuck.
But I didn't laugh. While I chuckled silently to myself.
Yeah. All right.
I LQTM, laugh quietly to myself, not LOL.
Yeah.
There were no LOLs in this movie.
No, the whole movie was just dumb. It was just people walked out of the movie theater. I saw 2 groups of people walk out of the movie theater. Like, they walked out pretty late, but they walked out and I never saw them come back in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, God bless you. You have the balls.
Yeah. And if Alex Daddario wasn't in it and I didn't spend a whopping $5, I probably would have walked out.
The next movie I want to watch, honestly, is Wonder Woman. I keep hearing good things about that.
I heard it's really good.
That has like a 90-something on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, let me double check.
So that could be our next movie.
Because I think it came out yesterday or Friday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see it tomorrow. 93 on Rotten Tomatoes. And a 93 for user rating. Also, also It Comes at Night.
What's that?
It's got an 88 right now.
Is it a horror movie?
Yeah, it's with Joel Edgerton.
I don't know who that is. I'd have to see his face.
Yeah, the only movie I know him from is Midnight Special.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
So basically, it's a horror movie, and it's about like in the trailer it's like some people, they live in the woods, but because they're trying to protect themselves, because like at night something comes and takes control of people. So whenever they meet new people, they have to be wary about them.
Okay.
And earn their trust, but like they all live in one, like people all live in one house, and they never go out at night. And they only have one door inside the building, one door outside, and one door to the inside. Well, only one door to go out and inside the building.
Oh, okay.
And then basically, I think it somehow gets in the house, and then it's like mind games, and they're trying to figure out, who's infected.
Oh wow.
And they never show what the thing is.
Yeah, I'm not a big horror guy.
But neither am I, but it still looks good to me.
Yeah. So DC's finally gonna have a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean the new DC universe. I shouldn't say DC in general, because they've had two great movies.
Oh, with The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they have Captain Underpants.
Yeah. We could have saw that. Should have saw that.
85%.
Everybody, you know what's funny?
What?
You and I and everybody that went to see Baywatch that didn't like it were tricked by the trailer. That's another reason.
Yeah.
That's another reason to not watch trailers.
Ooh, Alien Covenant got 71.
Isn't that kind of bad? Should have never gotten more. Didn't Ridley Scott direct that?
Yeah.
You would think it'd be higher.
I mean, it looks
what
good.
Did the last one get?
Prometheus?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Prometheus was the last one, I think. And everyone said that one sucked, but.
Oh, yeah, I only saw bits and pieces.
Fuck, I would have rather watched King Arthur.
I heard that one bombed.
Yeah, it got 20%.
28%?
Yeah, 20%.
Oh, I thought it just had not that many. I just thought it like bombed, financially.
75% for user rating.
Because Guy Ritchie's a really good director.
Yeah, I like his shit.
He had Snatch, and didn't he do Lock, Stock?
Yeah, that's his first one.
And he did the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Ooh, The Boss Baby. That like fucking Baldwin, Steve Buscemi. 52%.
And that probably made a lot of money because it's a cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, Fate of the Furious got a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's just like
It's an action movie, basically.
Yeah, it's just that, it's, if you're bored, which I was,
I'm sorry. Get Out still has 99%.
Yeah. I don't like to discuss that movie. At least I don't like to think about that movie. I mean, it's a great movie, but I don't like to think about it. Yeah.
I never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
It's a fucking great movie. It deserves that rating. I think they're making a sequel, I think.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
One I want to watch, I want to see The Lost City of Z.
Yeah.
88%. Based on the author David Grann's nonfiction bestseller, The Lost City of Z.
Yeah, I really like the main guy in it, Charlie Hunnam. He's the main actor from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, and yeah, he's also in King Arthur.
Yeah, and he's in King Arthur.
So is Robert Pattinson's in it.
So it isn't.
Tom
so
Holland.
Is Charlie Hunnam actual? Is he Arthur, or is Jude Law Arthur?
No, he's Arthur.
Okay.
He's Arthur. Jude Law is like, I guess, like the king currently sitting on the throne.
Okay.
And he's trying to stop him.
Okay.
Yeah, because Charlie Hunnam is the one that actually gets the sword. And basically, the person who needs to get the sword is the actual king. He needs to is the rightful king.
So it's essentially like Shrek 4.
Yeah, it's like Shrek 4.
Because in Shrek 3, Arthur is like a teenage kid.
God, Shrek. Oh, speaking of Shrek, dude, those movies went downhill, dude. I fucking love Shrek. The Shrek number 2, Shrek number 1, and especially number 2 were the best. And then Shrek. I remember me and you went and saw it, and I remember that fucking part where like all the fairy tale creatures are like revolting.
Yeah.
And it shows that Cyclops, and then all he does is he grabs the mail and takes out the postages. Don't you remember?
No, I don't remember. I thought you were talking about the other part where Pinocchio is doing like the Mission Impossible, and he's getting held by his strings, and he can't really move. So like the gingerbread man, they need him to lie so his nose will grow so he can like push a button or something.
Oh yeah,
like,
what did he say?
He's like, just tell him a lie, like you're wearing women's underwear.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, oh okay, and he says it and nothing happens, and they're like, are you wearing women's underwear? And he's like, what? No, of course not. And it starts growing, and then the gingerbread man comes down and they're all laughing. They're like, what the hell? Are you serious? And then the gingerbread like snaps and he's like, it's a thong.
Oh, yeah. And then he's like, no, it's not. And it keeps growing. I remember that now.
Is that from the first one or the second one?
That's the second one.
Okay.
That's the second one because they're trying to save Shrek, because Shrek's human at that part.
Okay.
And they're trying to save him.
Yeah.
That's
the funny. Yeah.
I miss those Shrek movies. Whatever happened to Mike Myers?
I have no idea. That's a forgotten face.
I think the last movie he was in was honestly Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, and he was like a cameo.
I'm gonna look him up right now, actually. Okay. Filmography. 92 Wayne's World. 93 Wayne's World 2. I'm skipping obviously a few. Austin Powers. 97 Austin Powers came out in 97. Holy fuck.
You
know, I never knew that Mike Myers played both Austin Powers and Dr. Evil.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that until the third one.
Oh my god.
It never clicked.
Did you know he was a fat bastard?
No, not even that one. I just never thought about it. I just saw Mike Myers playing just Austin Powers, and I just thought of someone that looked, because it was always weird, because in the back of my head I'm always like, man, they look kind of familiar. And then it was until like the third one was like, oh, okay, he played all of them.
Which one do you think was the best?
Probably the second one. Honestly, the third one's kind of funny. There are I rewatched the third one, Goldmember.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
It was at the Rose and Crown. They were just playing it.
Yeah.
So I just sat there and I watched it, and it was just like, I still laughed.
Yeah.
But then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like a really funny part was like when Mini-Me turns over to the good guys.
Yeah.
And then Austin Powers sees him, and they start fighting each other,
mm-hmm.
and then he puts him in the bag, and he just starts swinging him across the room. That was funny. But then the part where like the dude with the mole,
yeah,
and he's just like, you can just get out of your system. He's like, the bloody mole.
Yeah. And
that part was just like, I thought that was too much. I was like,
yeah, I don't think I ever laughed at that part.
Yeah.
A funny part was is when they're in the car and it's a submarine and they're going in they're gonna go in the river, lake, or whatever.
Yeah.
Ocean. And Mini-Me gives Beyonce a note, and it's like, do you have a little angel inside of you? And she's like, no, that you're very sweet, but no. And he's like, turn it over. And he's like, would you like to?
Yeah. Shrek Forever After was 2010.
Was that the third one?
The fourth one.
I'm sorry. So technically, King Arthur is Shrek 5.
I don't think there is a Shrek 5, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying. King Arthur is essentially Shrek 5. Just not animated.
It's not animated?
And
there's another one. He's filming one right now, it says. Okay, in 2015, he was in a documentary. I Am Chris Farley. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
He worked with him.
Mm-hmm.
2017 Terminals, currently filming, which is a British-Hungarian-American drama thriller film directed and written by Von Stein. The film stars Margot Robbie, Max Irons, Dexter Fletcher, Simon Pegg, Thomas DeGoose, and Mike Myers. Let's check the plot. two hitmen agree to take on a high risk mission for a mysterious employer and a large paycheck. Along the way, they encounter a woman who may be more involved in their mission than they had realized.
So, like every other Hitman movie?
Basically.
Yeah, another actor that's been gone for a while, at least he hasn't had like a big starring role.
Yeah.
Is Jim Carrey. Like I completely forgot about him, and then he was on like the late night talk shows, and I'm like, what's he doing? And he just has this new show out on Showtime about stand up comedians in the 70s. But before that, like the last movie he was in some Russian movie.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm writing down some notes.
Okay. Yeah, he was in some Russian movie where he plays a detective, and it's based off a real story or real life. Well, that's based off real life. I can't remember what the fuck. It's just really, really, really interesting. You have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking up Jim Carrey right now.
Because the last movie the last movie I can remember him in is I Love You, Philip Morris. But
oh my god, dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's just because I saw it on Netflix. I don't think that was the actual last movie he had before this Russian one.
Filmography. He was in True Crimes?
Yeah, that's what it's called. True Crimes. You're thinking of True Crime.
I'm thinking of True Detectives.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of True Detectives. Oh, speaking of other movies, like that are like crimes. Well, I don't know if it's a crime, but what's his name?
Who?
Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
He's in this movie. I saw a trailer for it, and it's actually the trailer makes it looks really good, and then the movie he's in, looks really good. Basically, it's called Wakefield.
Okay.
Basically, what it's about. So, Bryan Cranston plays a guy named Howard Wakefield.
Okay.
And he has a job, a high-end job, a family, lives in the suburbs. In the trailer, he's narrating it.
Okay.
Basically, what he does, he disappears. What he does though, he hides in his garage attic.
Mm-hmm.
He basically goes missing.
Okay.
Like,
and this is in the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
His wife calls, like, while he's narrating, like, he says, like, his wife calls his job, and then, like, his job's like, oh, we haven't seen him today.
Yeah.
And then, like, a few hours turns to a few days. The cops get involved. A few days becomes a few weeks. And then he just gets too deep into it that he just decides not to show up anymore. And he's still living in his house in the attic in the backyard. And his family, they're all worried for him.
They haven't looked. They didn't look there.
It's really weird because his kids go up at one point.
Yeah.
But like he makes I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird.
Is it like a thriller?
Yeah, it's like a thriller almost. And then basically he just gets too deep. He just can't show up anymore. Like, he just can't be like, I'm home.
Yeah.
Because
they'll be like, where were you and all this stuff.
Yeah. And then like his wife ends up like basically getting remarried. And then like, yeah.
And he's just narrating over this.
Time? Over the trailer. Yeah. And it's just like, yeah.
Weird. I wonder if he actually like, wait, you don't have to show me now because I'll watch it later.
No, trust me, you gotta watch it now.
No, I don't, because we're still doing this.
Wait, how much time are we in?
46. We've just been bullshitting about other movies, because Baywatch is so bad that we have to talk about other movies just to get through a decent amount.
Yeah.
Of time.
Well, you want to just call it there?
Yeah, that's fine. Because I don't have anything else to say about Baywatch. Yeah, I know you sure don't.
Fuck no, I'm done.
All right, let's be done with it.
All right, then. All right, well, this is this week's podcast. This is Hugo.
And I'm Brett.
Yep, and you can catch us on YouTube at youtube.com/Chauncey1000. We're currently trying to get that changed. You can also catch us also on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/.com productions.
Yeah, and our older podcasts are going to be getting taken off, but they will still be on YouTube.
Yep. And if you want to support us on Patreon, go ahead and go to patreon.com/.com pro. Again, this is Hugo.
And I'm Brett.
See you.
Bye.